Depleted uranium in Iraq. The invisible war. In the deserts and cities of Iraq, a silent enemy has been unleashed. Not visible, not audible, but deadly, and it's called depleted uranium. What is depleted uranium? Depleted uranium, or Du, is a byproduct of uranium enrichment. It's heavier than lead, capable of piercing armor, and pyrophoric, meaning it ignites on impact. Less radioactive than natural uranium, but chemically toxic, Du carries a long-lasting danger, a half-life of 4.7 billion years. In short, once it's here, it doesn't go away. Gulf War, 1991. During the Gulf War, US and UK forces fired 700 to 800 tons of Du munitions across Iraq. The International Atomic Energy Agency warned populations near Basra could face severe health risks for decades. Iraq War, 2003. Then came the 2003 invasion. US and coalition forces deployed 1,000 to 2,000 tons of depleted uranium in Iraq, including in heavily populated cities, Baghdad, Mosul, Fallujah, and Tikrit. Streets already shattered by bombs became toxic wastelands. Du penetrated tanks, buildings, and vehicles, turning into microscopic radioactive dust that settled on playgrounds, schools, hospitals, and homes. Invisible killers. This dust, nearly undetectable, traveled on the wind and human activity, creating hot zones of unavoidable exposure. Hospitals reported spikes in cancer, leukemia, and birth defects. In Fallujah, birth defects were 13 times the global average. Doctors called it a new generation of deformities never seen before. Soil, water, and even the air became permanently contaminated. The playgrounds children once ran across are still toxic decades later. Despite evidence, coalition forces initially denied Du's long-term dangers. International organizations sounded urgent alarms, but action was slow. Survivors lived under a shadow, the fear that every grain of sand could carry a lifetime of illness. Depleted uranium turned modern warfare into an invisible long-term disaster. The human and environmental cost is still unfolding in Iraq today. The US military's use of Du weapons in both Gulf Wars left Iraq with contaminated cities, toxic soil, and health crises that persist decades later. The public outcry is global, with calls to ban Du munitions worldwide, but the debate continues. Depleted uranium may be invisible to the eye, but its impact is impossible to ignore. Iraq is living proof. Some wars don't end when the guns fall silent.